Hi. It's been a long time since I've recorded or posted a video onto my YouTube page. I created this video months and months ago, well, this page months ago, just to keep track of my own videos. I'm not intending to share, just to kind of keep up with my own progress because in a couple of years, I want to look back and see what I've done. So, the quarantine has hit 2020. The kids was released from school. I want to say back in March the 28th. I want to say that was their last day. Um, they just kind of shut school down real quick, and we all, as mothers and fathers, had to make some ways for our children to be cared for, because the school year did not officially end until like the end of May, like May 24th, May 25th. So they was released about 10 weeks early. And they've been out of school ever since. Today is July the 30th. So we've been homeschooling and making ways, and most of us hasn't returned to work, or we're just working from home, and it's kind of awful. I haven't spoke on it because I just haven't. I've been at home anyway, but I've been interning, so I had to complete 900 hours of internship, basically from the home. Because before the quarantine hit, I was reporting to the office 2 days out of the week.
I did it.
You did? Let's see.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Go back. You got to put it on that line, and that looks a mess. That's not right. That's ugly. Go back and write your name again on that line. So before quarantine, I was homeschooling, kind of working with Kenneth anyway. He's grown a lot. But during this quarantine, and I'm working from home, and we started our business in November, and just me being here, and then I've been Instacarting, and I'm saying a lot of things, just kind of making excuses, but I have not been working with Kenneth as I should. I will admit that. But I'm getting back on it. He will remain at home with me for this kindergarten year. I've decided to do remote learning, so he will be here with me. He will not be returning to the school. So like I said, today is July 30th, and I'm going to go ahead and get a small head start on school. So here we go. All right, this is Kenneth's desk. I purchased this desk at Walmart for his birthday back in April. It's a dry erase desk. He's writing his name. Every day I purchased these things years ago, and he's known them for years, but I've added these little Velcro strips, and we're going to decorate these stars. So every morning he has to get up, change the star to the appropriate date, and then we always do yesterday and the day after, the next day. July, we've done the same thing with July. I bought the Velcro straps. Months of the year. He knows it's July. And then every day we go through all of the months and all of the days of the week.
This is my name.
Okay. Okay, good. Now finish writing the E. ETH. Good job. So we also do the shapes, numbers, alphabets, and colors every morning. And he does that very well. And then we have sight words. These are all the sight words I have left. I had about 20 to 30 of them. They kind of wrinkled up and kind of shriveled away. I have to buy some more. But we're going to do that every day. So we're getting ready to head out for our field trip.
This is my name. See?
Good job. Now write it again on that line right there. Good job. Good job, Kenan. So he's writing his name. And we're getting ready to head out and go to feed the ducks. That's our field trip. So once a week, I want to take a field trip with him, just to get him out of the house, and then we're going to follow the schedule that he had when he was in pre-K and Head Start. We're going to follow those schedules, time limits, and everything. So if it's 20 minutes for phonics, we're going to do 20 minutes of phonics, 30 minutes of this, an hour outside playing every day. I don't care if he just runs around the yard. I'm going to go get some more yard toys and something that he can do with or without me, because I'm still training with my internship. So I have to turn this into a school session as much as possible. So we have our books. Kenneth has read. We've gotten back on our reading. Before the quarantine, we was going to check out 20-25 books at a time from the library, but since the quarantine, we haven't just been able to get our hands on that many books, so we use the books that we already have at home. This is Dr. Seuss, Go Dog Go. He knows what the purpose of the author is. He knows the purpose of the illustrator. He knows the front, back, and spine of the book, and he knows where the inside of the book is, which he should. So I just opened the book to a random page. This page here, on a page like this, we identify colors. We identify objects in the picture. We identify where, and we identify the action of each, of the dog and the color of the dog. I asked Kenneth to find me a dog that's laying on the ground reading a book, and he was able to do that. He was able to read all of these words on this book, except for... That's it. He was able to read all of these words on this book, on this page. So he knows what words are. We identify words. We identify sentences. We identify punctuation marks. He knows what the exclamation point is. He knows what the period is. He knows what the question mark is. And those are the things that we're doing when we read these books. We identify sentences, words that make up a sentences. We identify the actions that we see. He was able to tell me what the ladder was and what we used the ladder for. He was able to say why the dogs was climbing to the ladder, and the purpose of them climbing was to get to the tree. Here on this page, he was able to identify all of the words on this page. He kind of got stuck with where. He said went. On this page, he identified all of the words on this page. He read all of that. He was identified the question mark. This page, let's go back to the page where Kenneth had a little trouble, because I want to recall that day and talk about it. Where we had some trouble at. You did? Okay, put it on the table. Mommy let me see. Good job. Good job, Kenneth. Okay. Put it on the table for me. If I can get to it. There's a page on here that, he had a lot of... That's it? Okay, baby. I appreciate that. We getting ready to go on our field trip. Okay, this is the page right here. We're working on 8 minutes. Let me hurry up. We're going on a field trip today. So this page, these 2 pages is where Kenneth had the most trouble. He got extremely nervous, hands sweat. Oh, he gets real funny when he can't produce the answer or he thinks that he's wrong. So we're building confidence over here. So I asked Kenneth to find me the red dog driving the yellow car. Those were two-step directions, or 2-part, red dog, yellow car, and he flipped out real bad. So we've been working on 2-step instructions and just kind of getting him in the habit of listening and following those directions. So, he's been working. We've been working on that, and we've been growing. So that was when I noticed Kenneth's weaknesses. When I notice them, I try to work on them every day. I noticed that sometimes he gets a little caught up.
Get my Super Mario.
Okay, baby. He gets a little caught up.
Let me see.
He gets a little caught up. Cheese. He gets a little caught up.
Hello.
Hey, when he thinks that he's about to fail. So my job is to build that confidence. And I'm doing that. So we work on emotion words every day as well. And I had an emotions face sheet. I'm going to have to print out me some more pictures because I lost both of them. So that is that. Okay, Kenneth, come over here and identify these numbers right quick. We're going to see if Kenneth remember these. I created this little thing. It's so simple. And we're just counting by tens all the way to 100. Because when he's counting, he can count to 100. But sometimes he'll get to 29 and then be like, what's that? 30. Or then he'll get to 39 and be, what's that? 40. He can't, so we went through all of these. All right, Kenneth, identify. What's the first number?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 0.
No. What's that one? What's that word? That number.
Is this zero?
The whole number, 100.
100.
Okay, so he just hadn't heard 100 in a while, but he did it all. He remembers. We haven't done this in months, but whenever I notice that Kenneth needs a little bit more help in certain areas, or I have to create a visual aid for my son. And it's something that I don't mind doing. It brings out the kid in me. And this, like I said, when we was going through our counting and he would see the number, he would always get a little nervous. So I said, well, what can I do? And this is what I did. Something real simple. Very, very simple. And he was able to get it. So Kenneth can really count to 100. Sometimes he have to go from 39, and then we have to say 40, 41, 42. He knows how to do all of that. So I am so proud of him. So that's it for today. I'm working on over 11 minutes of video. I just haven't recorded in a while. I just wanted to come in, touch bases, and be able to record on a platform and not use up so much space on my phone. So as I said, we're getting ready to head out. I don't know what time it is. It's probably a little bit after 9. We get ready to head out, get a head start, go on our field trip. So every week we're going to go somewhere. I don't care where it is. Yes, baby. He asked me. I will try. Hold on. He asked me, can we go? Do I need a fishing pole when we get ready to go to the lake, or the little whatever that is out there, the pond? He said, I need a fishing pole. So I was like, oh, he knows what to do. So there are some areas that Kenneth still continues to show weaknesses in, but I do see a lot of improvements with our son. So until next time, I will try to record a little video every day. That way, I will do my part. I love to show my son's progress off. So I will see you all, if not later on today, tomorrow.